Hey guys, so I am here today with the From Lizi January card kit. I am going to make my 10 cards. Instead of doing a voiceover, I'm just gonna talk while I create. And hopefully that won't make the video too long since since the video's not fast, because usually I will do it 1.5 or 2 times the speed, but I thought this would be easier and it would allow me to get the video out quicker instead of me having to wait or do a voiceover as an extra step. So the kit will be linked below if you're interested. As of right now, I filmed the unboxing and posted the unboxing yesterday. It was available, and I have not checked today if it is still available, but this die, now all my supplies, the dies and all that, are old. I haven't bought anything new. I've purchased a couple of stamp sets from releases that I must have. But all my dies and stuff I'm using are pretty old, but this is Poppy Stamps double stitched scallop rectangle. If they're still available, I will link them, but just know that they may not be and probably aren't. I did use some of the foam to pop this up and love the paper, and I'm going to go ahead and, oops, I forgot to do this. I meant to wrap this around. Can I pull this up? Oh, I can. Good. See, not doing a voiceover, I could have just edited that out, but I'll go ahead and wrap this. It's funny, you know, I got all the card designs ready to go, so then when I make the video I can just basically put everything together and not watching me do stuff that you don't need to watch, like cut paper and all that. And it's like, oh, I've missed this, making the cards. But you know, it's hard because we're still not in a house. It's just a horrible time to buy a house. So we haven't found anything we like, and Wisconsin is unfortunately a little bit more expensive than Texas, where we lived. So, you know, we're not gonna pay a ton for a house that we know is not worth it. So it's just been really depressing. But whatever, the right house will come along, hopefully sooner than later. But you know, it's no fun when all your stuff is still packed away in storage. Like, the most depressing thing for me right now is going to storage and just seeing our whole, you know, life or whatever. Or I know it's material items, but still stinks. Anyway, it'll be like Christmas when we move and unpack, but it is what it is. It'll all be okay, but it's kind of a bummer still. Oh, I wanted to mention I'm going to do something different with my cards, or the process, I should say, not different with the cards. But I'm going to make the cards, but then at the end, I'm going to go back and add the sentiment. I know that's weird, but I will stamp and cut and all that after, off camera, and then I'll come back for to add the sentiment. So I leave a space where I want the sentiment, and I will bring this card back. But there is card 1. Adorable. So cute. I love that little donkey. So here we're going to get ready for card 2. I have, oh, and this die that you see here is the honeybee, and I did it on the gold, which is from my stash, and then the pattern paper honeybee decal edge squares. I just wanted something a little different, and these, the scalloped and the deckled, are 2 that were accessible. I have boxed all my stuff up since I don't make videos, and so I dug in the box to find some dies, and these are the 2 I found. So I'm like, this will have to work. So hopefully everyone had a good holiday. It was pretty good. We, my husband and I Zoomed my family. Well, FaceTimed, whatever. So that was fun. No snow where we are, which was disappointing. I mean, it would be nice to have snow on Christmas. It was unseasonably warmed. I think we were in the 50s. So I'm in Wisconsin, western Wisconsin, and we were in the 50s, which, you know, whatever about the winter. I like all the seasons. I don't like driving in the snow, but it would have been nice to have a white Christmas. Pop these up, and then I'm going to add some leaves using glue dots. So are there, I don't follow, gosh, I don't follow many card makers anymore. So what is your favorite new trend, if there is one, currently right now with card making? Usually I was up to date on all the new trends and fads, but I have no idea what's going on. So let me know. Be curious. I do occasionally will check my websites and just kind of see if there's anything new out there. As far as stamps, see if there's anything I can't live without. I'm going to add a couple gemstones to this while I have it ready. So, and I'll add my sentiment here when we come back at the end. All right. All my cards are A2 size, so 5.5 by 1/4. I'm doing some top folding cards. I think I wanted to do this. This is, I'm pretty sure this is no longer available. It's an MFT Fringed Scallop Border. So let's see. Well, let me adhere this down and then I'll trim it. I don't know where I wanted this. Here maybe? This card's going to be a little, I don't want to say plain, but a little simple. I don't know where my big paper scissors are. And I had this. I thought I would just add, I don't know, add a little something. Where's, what am I looking for? As well as with the new, maybe new items that are out. Are there any new card makers that have come out and that make YouTube videos that you're enjoying? I would like to know that. Check out their stuff. Let's try this pen. Add a little detail. That works pretty good. I can barely see because of the reflection. Can you guys even see that? I'm hoping I can get all this done before my battery dies. I had to dig out my battery and charger, and my charger is not charging, so I'm worried about that. Isn't this cute? Adorable. Come back for the sentiment. Okay. I have to tell you guys, this sunflower stamp set that's in the kit is so stinking pretty. Oh my gosh. It is so detailed. And like it's stamped out so well because I'm like, oh gosh, am I gonna have to go find my Misty? I used VersaFine Clair, which is still my favorite, the pigment ink, and Nocturne. And this was, I just, you know, obviously covered it all in ink, the stamp, and this was how it stamped out. No Misty. I mean, perfection. So I don't know if these are adhesive back. I don't think so. But maybe? No, I'm not going to pick at it anymore. I don't think they are. Anyway, so, yeah, it stamped out so pretty in one shot that I'm like, oh, perfect. Because I didn't really want to go dig for my Misty. I'm just lazy. I know everything's in its certain spot, like something that I don't use all the time. I put it away and I don't really want to go find it. It's pitiful. So I don't make card videos, you know, often at all. I do other crafts though. I embroider on my machine. I taught myself how to crochet this summer. And what else do I do? I started creating or doing like a lot of like crafts, like upcycling dollar store stuff. Using my silhouette cameo a lot more. So I've been doing it. I've thought about making videos about my other crafts. I just haven't done it. Obviously haven't gotten around to it. And I don't want to say I will and then I don't. Look how pretty that is. And I thought it would look pretty not colored against the colored pattern paper. It kind of sticks out more. But I love it. I love the way that stamp stamps. It's gorgeous. Here is yellow cardstock. I did top folding and I just stamped the stamp all around it. I did mess up here. That was my mistake. But when I do my sentiment, I'm going to try to cover it. But I'm going to come back at the end and add a sentiment. I don't have anything to put on this card because I love the way the stamps came out. You could create, I mean, do 12 by 12 and just stamp everything. The hearts came in the stamp set. And you can create your own pattern paper. I just think it is so pretty. So we'll come back to this one and add a sentiment in a moment. What other crafts are you guys into? I tried my hand at some fake bakes. So those are, you know, items that look real, food items, but they're obviously fake, hence the name Fake Bakes. Here is actually a mug I did. Isn't that cute? I need to add something to it, but I think it turned out so cute. So this is just lightweight spackle that you pipe out and add all your embellishments and all that. But anyway, so I've been kind of playing with that and sorry, my chair is squeaky. And just kind of enjoying just trying new things. But like I said, when I was putting together these cards, I was like, oh, I kind of miss this. It's just, you know, familiar. Wrap this around in no particular form, just kind of sporadic. Does not have to be perfect. I need to find my glue. Because this would be, some of this stuff's a lot easier to glue than tape. These small pieces. That one's cute. Not sure I'll add a sentiment to that one, but we'll see if I can get one to fit. All right, now we're going to add my peel-offs that I've been neglecting. I think I'm going to do, these come in 3 different sizes. If you're not familiar with peel-offs, they're the best. They're still my favorite. Love From Lizi product. I like to use them to finish off edges of pattern paper, like when you cut it, it's not the full length of the card or whatever. I like to use it, it kind of finishes off the edge, which is nice. Then I'm going to take the smaller, or smallest, narrowest, whatever, if I can get it up. All right, trim the overhang here. Add a few hay bales, or the haystack, and then 1 hay bale. And then I pop up the little donkey ephemera piece. Oh my God, isn't that precious? On this, I opted for, I got a white card base out of my stash instead of using the other orange one. I think it was on this card. Actually, no, it was on the card I'm going to make using the stencil. All I had was an orange piece of cardstock left, and I didn't care for how that would look. I'd prefer just a white, so that's what I did. So that's why you'll see an extra white. But the rest of the card bases were from the cardstock that came in the kit. So here is this one. The final one I have is, or I have 2 left. This one is of the donkey. I need to color it, but let me go ahead and add all the pieces. What was I going to do with this? Maybe I'll do this. I did not use the pipe cleaners. I didn't use the little photo frame corners. I didn't use the glitter or the hay bale and stack stickers. Oop, nope. I'm gonna adhere it before doing what I was gonna do. So I mean, there's a ton of other supply, you know, more supplies to make more cards. Oops. Okay, I'll trim this. And again, the stamp looks lovely. I'm going to go ahead and kind of move these down. I'm going to pop this up, and then we will color the donkey. I'm going to be using my Arteza colored pencils. Nothing fancy. And we will color this, and then I will stick the donkey here, and then obviously come back for the sentiment. All right, so simple coloring, not the best, but whatever. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do this. Move these up. Okay, so let's see. These are labeled with the stencil name as well as the order in which you stencil everything. So this is 3, 4, 5, and then we need 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2. So I'm going to do it here, and this is number 1. So I'm going to go with a light. I'm going to do scattered straw, and now I'm doing this real time, so it could be a complete disaster. And this is also alcohol friendly paper, not bristle smooth cardstock, which I would usually use to ink blend, but that would entail me being not being lazy and getting up and getting some. And I just used what was here, so seems to be working okay. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to do number 2, which, let's see, well, goes like that. So these stencils will just, their orientation is just correct. You're not twisting anything, it looks like. So I'm going to use a darker color. Let's go for Wild Honey. Wild Honey, and again, Distress Oxide. See how this looks. Be careful not to go over the edge. Get ink. I do that more often than not. I got some the Ton stencils, layering stencils recently for Christmas. I didn't get them for Christmas. I bought them, to make Christmas cards, which I never did. And I was just practicing, making a big old mess. Oh my God, like I am now. This keeps shifting on me. Okay. Oh, isn't that pretty? All right, and then we have number 3. So I'm gonna scoot this down. This will be here. And it kind of just fits perfectly like that. And then I'm gonna use an even darker one. I don't think that's darker. I think it's brighter. What about spiced marmalade? Let's try spiced marmalade. And then for the center, I'm going to use a brown. Okay, that's fun. You can play around with the colors. We're going to use walnut stain for the center because my sewing machine is to the right of me and it's blocking all my ink, and the walnut stain is the only one I could get to in brown. So I'm gonna get a that needs a desperate refill of ink. Oh my. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then let's do the stem, which I may try to be fancy, and we're going to do some peeled paint. Actually, no. Let me wait on that for, no. I'm going to do the edges. Kind of give us some dimension. Again, be careful not to go over the edge. And then I'm going to do rustic wilderness. So peeled paint, then rustic wilderness. And again, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. We're just playing around and going with it. Trying to get rid of the harsh lines. But giving it some dimension, I don't know. Cool. We're gonna go with it. Okay, this is the same shape as the stamp, and oh, sweet, look at that. Yes, it cuts it out. Now, it's not perfect because the way you place your stencils, but we're gonna go with it and die cut it out. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna die cut this out, and then we will put the final card together, and then we will add all the sentiments. Okay, I've already started this pretty green twine, and I'm just wrapping it around the card base, and then pull it tight, and then add another piece of washi tape. And the sunflower is going to go over the washi tape, so you won't even see it. All right, then add this. And my die didn't cut perfectly, and that was not the die, it was me. It shifted, and again, I am clueless and didn't realize the die cut out the stencil. So I wasn't trying to line it up. Anyway, I went ahead and added little polka dots to the center of the sunflower using the gold pen that came in the kit. To give it a little something. So now we're gonna go through, I'm gonna start at number 1. We're gonna go through each card and add the sentiment. Sorry I did it this way, it was just easier for me. So we're gonna start from the beginning. Okay, for card 1, I added this sentiment, whatever you need, I'm all ears. Card 2, I did Sending Sunshine, that was the die. There are 2 dies, one where you can cut out the word sunshine and then it has the border, and then the standalone die where it cuts out the stamp. You Fill My Day with Sunshine. Kind of did a mix with stamping it directly on the card. Sending Sunshine, that's what I used for this one. Kept this one simple. You Are My Sunshine. Love that stamp set so much. Hey There, used a circle punch, and then I just took that gold marker and added a little design. This one, so cute. Again, Hey There, and instead I took the gold marker and just kind of marked around the edge. Whatever You Need, I'm All Ears. I thought was fitting for that little one. Hey There, did a circle punch, cut off the top part of the circle and stuck it underneath the photo frame. And then my favorite one, surprisingly, because it is so simple, decided to do it sideways, Sending Sunshine. And I think this is so pretty. This is my favorite card out of all of them, which is surprising for me. But let me know what your favorite card was. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Links to products will be below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.